think my brain and my brain are working properly together. Sometimes I wish people in real life just had subtitles here. Hi! Hello, everyone! How's everybody doing today? Yeah. If you guys hear some, like, buzzing in the background, I am doing a load of laundry, and the washing machine is a bit loud. I mix washing machine and dishwasher. Like, I know, dishwasher, you wash the dishes, and washing machine, you do the washing, even though, like, you also wash dishes, so I think it's more in that direction, even though I think I've mixed, like, called the washing machine the dishwasher by accident before, not what I intended to do. Also, I'm gonna lower the music a bit. I know I've had problems previously, because my volume really varies, because sometimes I am hella loud, and other times I can talk a bit more quiet, and the music's over me talking quiet, then it's hard for you guys to hear me, and I want you guys to be able to hear me, like, you're here for me, right? Right? I don't know if I'm laughing because I'm nervous or I'm just laughing at myself because I'm a bit silly. If I'm silly in the funny way or if I'm just silly, that is for you guys to decide. I can't really decide whether I'm funny or not. Well, I guess I can. I can be funny to myself, but be funny for you guys. That is more, you guys know that better than me. But, like, math has always been nice. It's like, cause I am a really slow reader, yet I really love languages. There's dyslexia in my family. I might have dyslexia, I don't know, I'm not diagnosed. They kind of got me checked out in school, and I got, like, pulled aside for further testing, but the testing just came out, oh, you're kind of a slow reader, but you don't, display enough dyslexia symptoms for us to diagnose you with dyslexia. On like the topic of languages, I know 2 languages fluently, English being one of them, and then I have like a third language that I'm kind of learning, which is Chinese. Mandarin to be exact for, yeah, cause like you have different, anyways, oh, when the stuff, all the, like, the TikTok ban and all that stuff was being talked about, and like people were moving over to Red Note, I already struggle with posting, like, on Bsky and TikTok, which are currently, like, my main places to post, as well as YouTube. I'm kind of bad at being consistent with posting so far. I feel like I've gotten better in, like, the recent weeks currently, where I've at least posted a lot on Bsky, TikTok not so much, and YouTube, and I'm back streaming! But yeah, I've kind of, like, I thought it would be cool to try to post on Red Note and be able to practice my Chinese, but I have yet to do so, and it's kind of scary because I haven't had any Chinese lessons in, like, years now, and it's just been me kind of, like, trying to ingest some, like, content that is in Chinese to try to upkeep my Chinese and follow people online who use Chinese. Like, a lot of the ones who write Chinese, it's often traditional rather than, like, simplified, which is what I've learned to actually read. Like, there are of course similar signs, but the traditional is a lot more complicated and kind of hard to read when you don't know the language very well, and I can't really guess my way to what it could be in the same way a native speaker or somebody who's fluent in the language probably could, because like when I went over, like, or when I was still learning with my teacher at the time, he like we had some signs and he was like trying to get me to guess it, and I was just heavily confused. I was like, I don't know what it could mean, help. And he was kind of like, he thought I could guess it, probably because it was more obvious to him as somebody who knows the language a lot better. So yeah, I've also learned a bit of, like, sign language just because, like, first of all, I talk a lot with my hands, and my ears and my mouth don't always, mouth? No, ears and brain. Oh my goodness. I don't think my brain and my brain are working properly together. Yeah, my ears and my brain don't work very well together sometimes, and sometimes I wish people in real life just had subtitles. Also, with sign language you can talk through it. There's a bunch of good, like, things with learning sign language. Like, there's a lot of positives. And I've learned like the tiniest bit of ASL, even though like I haven't learned the sign language that's native to where I currently live, which is probably like the smarter thing, but there's so many more resources with ASL. And also I prefer to listen and learn stuff in English, so that's also like its whole own thing. But I have also tried to look into resources to be able to learn sign language where I'm at the moment, and I have struggled, and like there aren't any, at least that I've found so far, any like school like courses and such that I can take, that I know of at least. I might try to do more research into it, because being an interpreter is something, with me being so interested in languages, I think would be something that I could find interesting, or like that I might be able to work with, as well as I would be able to learn like sign language, which is something I really want to learn, and I think that would be cool. Would, like, if I had friends that also were as interested in learning it as I do, I think I'd like stay a bit more motivated to learn it, because I like, when I was more actively learning sign language, I was the only person who was very interested in it, and I was just like sending people videos of like different signs that could be useful in situations and stuff like that. Well, I was the only one that was more actively like learning it. I kind of want to get back to it. Yeah, but we'll see about it. We'll see about it. I know. I have a lot of friends that have dyslexia, so learning languages for them is like a big no-no. They're like, nah, I'm good with my native tongue in English. I don't need anything more. People are wildly different when it comes to stuff like that. I think my love of languages kind of comes from living abroad when I was younger and being around a lot of different cultures and languages, as well as like me wanting to understand people better, and knowing a person's like language or native tongue can help you understand a person in a lot of different ways than trying to communicate through, like, I guess you could call it like a common, like the language you both know rather than your mother tongue type of deal. I've been watching too many VTubers. I am noticing that my like, well, or too much content of people that I don't like talk to, just listen to, because I've picked up a few little voice things. I notice it especially from Cinder, because how Cinder, the Hellhound VTuber, if you guys watch other VTubers, you probably know who Cinder is. But they have like specific intonations when they talk, or when she talks. I think she uses she her pronouns, to my knowledge. And I kind of pick up on it. It's not even on purpose. It's just like, ooh, that's a funky little sound thing. I want to take that. I like it, Picasso. Thank you. I know I've also done it with a VTuber called Lamari Fairchild. Also a very funky VTuber. They are very silly. I like them a lot. And they have like a silly voice that they sometimes do that I also have kind of just like, ooh, I like it, Picasso. I'm taking it. Thank you very much. But yeah, like isn't there like a saying that you are an amalgamation of like the closest people around you, or like it's pretty normal to pick up things from things around you. Like meme culture is a huge part of that. Us like just taking little snippets from content and then being like, ah yes, this is a new saying now, and that being a whole thing. So I'm not weird, you're weird. Well, I am weird, actually. I'm a VTuber. What am I talking about? I'm very strange.